When people ask us, do these cyber scammers ever get caught? We always say yes. In many cases, there are certainly numbers of cyber hacks, online scams, online frauds that are prosecuted by the federal government. Here's an article from the Treasury Department where they busted a cyber scam facilitator. This facilitator resulted in $200 million in U.S. victim-reported losses. That's important for a couple reasons. This is a big reminder of always reporting to IC3 any online frauds, because if they see a lot of reports for the same operator, it may rise to the level of one that they investigate. The other important thing is this is actually a third-party liability. The company here was not actually the company doing the scams. They were a company that provided the computer infrastructure for the scammers. And we've talked about this many times before. Whenever we do an investigation, we always look at what are the possible third parties who may have liability. Even if they didn't participate directly in the scam, they may have liability because of their enabling the fraudster. They're assisting the fraudster. It could be an accountant, could be an attorney, could be an advertising. You will be back in your video in just a few seconds. In the meantime, remember that actualhuman.com offers you live one-on-one private video consultation with an expert in this exact subject. We want to listen to your story. We want to hear your questions. We want to give you expert advisement of your options and tell you what we know about your particular situation. Now back to your video. Company, in this case, it was a computer company. So the scammer may be very difficult to get money from. They may not have any money. They may have spent it all. But there are certainly larger scale enterprises that contributed to the scam. In this case, it was a computer infrastructure company. Now, to their credit, they actually provided services for hundreds of thousands of websites involved in virtual currency investment scams, crypto scams. That's probably the scam that you were victimized by. What they do is they put up a website saying if you put money into crypto, you're going to make all this money, you're going to double your investment in a month, and your money disappears. This computer company, even though they weren't doing the scam, they were found liable. Well, why were they liable? Well, they had to have known. If they have hundreds of thousands of websites doing the same thing, they see the websites, they see what they're doing, so they can turn a blind eye all they want, but they're going to be found liable. So there's many examples of how you can use third-party liability to get your money back, and the Department of Treasury, federal government, reached overseas. This is in Philippines, and it doesn't have to be in the U.S. for victims to have some type of recovery from a scammer or those who help that scammer take your hard-earned money. If you like this video, be sure to click on a few others on our channel to see if there's other information that might be helpful to you about this same subject, or maybe even other related subjects that could assist you with your resolution of your issue.